You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Oh, we're going to do a follow-up video on Urban Meyer, the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, out there the other night getting his freak on. Yeah, what looked like a souped-up Applebee's. That's right. He was out there. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind action. Yeah, I don't know if R. Kelly was there. Somehow I think he probably wasn't. And, of course, this video right here, this said video right here, went viral. That is Urban. That's right, the head coach of the Jaguars. This is in Ohio, by the way. That's an Ohio State pullover he's got on. And this young lady right here is getting all freaky up on Urban. And there's pictures that came out along with Urban and this young lady. And even worse, there was a tweet out from Urban's wife where she was at home taking care of grandkids. Now, what's odd is he said, I was there with grandkids. I'm confused. Who knows? Maybe they got 9,000 grandkids, one of those kind of families. Well, anyway, and look, Urban got hammered. This thing went viral worldwide, and he got hammered because, look, you're the head coach of a struggling NFL team. You've got a history of what's supposed to be bad health. You've had to retire from leave programs, supposedly, because of bad health. And then you're out there and you're quote unquote bar hopping, all right? Maybe he wasn't bar hopping, but you get the point. It looks bad. There is a thing called perception and optics and how something looks, and this looked like shit. Let's be honest, okay? Head coach of a football team that's married, and it looks like crap. So what has happened is Urban Meyer, in standard operating procedure, and I will show a video because Urban, it did come out, and he has apologized, and I'll show that video in a minute. Urban explains what happened with woman in viral video, apologizes to Jaguars for being a distraction. Jaguars didn't even play over the weekend, but Urban Meyer still managed to generate plenty of headlines thanks to a viral video that showed a woman trying to get friendly with him at an Ohio restaurant. Jaguars coach met with the media on Monday for the first time since the release of the video during his press conference, and he says he had already apologized to the team. I just apologized to the team and staff for being a distraction, Meyer said. It's stupid. I explained everything that happened and owned it, and it's just stupid. I should not have put myself in that kind of position. So it says, according to the coach, he stayed in Ohio with a plan to visit some family. Oh, yeah. Following a Jacksonville's heartbreaking loss, and it was a bad loss. I mean, they led most of that game. 24-21 in Cincinnati on Thursday night. Meyer and his family went to a restaurant on Friday night, and apparently things were rather tame when the night started. Quote, I stayed to see the grandkids. We all went to dinner at night at the restaurant. There was a big group next to the restaurant, and they wanted me to come over and take some pictures, and I did. There is I guess this is actually with the family. This is pictures from the family. There are definitely plenty of photos from that night, Urban giving the fans what they wanted. After taking photos with several people at the restaurant, Urban admitted that things took an interesting turn from there. This is funny. Before we keep going, let me just play the video right now of Urban apologizing.
Can you explain the viral video from your place over the weekend?
Yeah, I just apologize to the team and staff and for being a distraction, just stupid. And so I explained everything that happened and owned it, and just stupid. Should not have myself in that kind of position.
Okay. They were trying to pull me out on the dance floor and screwing around, and I should have left. You should have left, Urban. Unfortunately for Meyer, he didn't take his own advice. Meyer ended up sticking around, and that's when things got dicey. At some point in the night, someone took a video of a woman dancing with her backside near his midsection, and that video ended up going viral. Meyer, who is married, also said that he's spoken to his family about the incident and that they're definitely, quote, upset. pissed is another way of putting it. So far, it hasn't been a good year for Meyer on and off the field. Not only is he dealing with the situation he created, but he's dealing with an 0-4 start for the Jags. And here's the thing. I can't believe Urban put himself in this position knowing the scrutiny he's under because he is such a highly regarded and respected college coach, which is always going to come with extra scrutiny when you try to go to the NFL. Why? Because it just fails so often, okay? Now, look, the win-loss record's not great, and that's one thing. But you had, in my opinion, him messing up the Tim Tebow situation, and not messing it up as in giving Tebow a chance. It's just not knowing how to use Tim Tebow. So that caused a lot of things. I mean, he actually gave Tebow a tryout as a tight end. I thought he had a bigger plan for Tim Tebow. The other thing is, now I got to wonder about what is Urban Meyer's culture that he's trying to establish exactly after seeing this video. Makes him look like a little bit of a hypocrite, okay? Because supposedly he didn't want any guys that could cause any trouble or disruptions or any of that kind of thing. And Urban? Disruption. Urban had this come out. It looks terrible. And look, the media's hammering him for his win-loss record. It just all looks really bad for Urban right now. And look, we do want to be aware of one thing. Jimmy Johnson went 1-15. Okay? That's a fact. And that Jacksonville Jaguars team is look, it's got some talent. But look, rookie quarterback Mac Jones looks like a better quarterback right now than Trevor Lawrence, although he did look better the other night. In the NFL, you're under a completely different microscope. And when I put out that video the other day, we had a subscriber from Ohio come through and said Ohio media is basically ignoring that this happened. So Ohio media, which they love Urban up there, okay? He's godlike. Well, they're not covering it. And look, those football coaches in those college towns, they run the town, okay? In the NFL, it's not that way, all right? You're under a completely different microscope, all right? It's not like, you're at Ohio State and what goes on around Ohio State stays at Ohio State and some of these other big programs too in college. In the NFL, it's all getting out. It's all getting out. And Urban should have been aware of that. And to add an additional layer, you've got all these rumors out there about Urban and USC flirting with each other to the point that Urban's got to come out and say, I'm not going to USC. I will still believe that when I see it. All right? I mean, I don't know. Until USC's job is filled, Urban Meyer's out there, okay? That's the thing. In my opinion, I think Urban regrets taking that Jacksonville job already. Why? Because we are all seeing how hard losing is on Urban. He's not used to losing. Plain and simple. I mean, he put out a statement apologizing to the fans for losing. And the other added layer is he's been out there, and there were rumors that he literally was threatening coaches' jobs after one game. I mean, the NFL's a different animal, and now this happens, and Urban Meyer looks terrible. It looks absolutely terrible. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. I like Urban. That's the thing. I like Urban Meyer. I'm not trying to come down on Urban. I actually was hoping he'd do a great job in Jacksonville. But boy, this looked bad. Yikes. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.